It's been said that magic happens in 3 parts. In the first, you're shown something familiar. In the second, you realize it might not be what it seems. It's something more. So now, you're looking for the trick, the sleight of hand, the ruse. But while you're busy searching, the third part has already begun. This one leaves you in awe. It makes you believe, if only for a second. That familiar thing might not be familiar at all.
And the Chiefs Kingdom
It must be
has started its own history class.
magic. You're shown something familiar. In the second, you realize it might not be what it seems. It's something more. So now, you're looking for the trick, the sleight of hand, the ruse. But while you're busy searching, the third part has already begun. This one leaves you in awe. It makes you believe, if only for a second. That familiar thing might not be familiar at all.
And the Chiefs Kingdom
It must be
has started its own history class.
magic.
The name Henry Ruggs once signified hope for the future of the NFL, a rising star with blazing speed making headlines for his incredible plays on the field. But his promising career in life took a tragic turn one night in November 2021 when Ruggs was arrested for driving under the influence, causing a fatal crash. This incident not only shattered a family, but also changed the course of Ruggs' career forever. Today, we'll take a deep dive into the events that led to his arrest, the impact on his future, and the consequences that followed. To see more stories like this, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel for more captivating content. Let's get into it. On the night of November 2, 2021, Henry Ruggs was involved in a devastating car crash in Las Vegas. The 22-year-old NFL player who was out drinking with his girlfriend drove his Corvette at speeds exceeding 150 miles per hour. Just seconds before the crash, his car was clocked at 156 MP. At the time of the crash, Ruggs had a blood alcohol level of 0.16, twice the legal limit. Ruggs crashed into the back of a Toyota RAV4, which was stopped at a traffic light. The impact caused the car to burst into flames. Tragically, the driver of the Toyota, Tintor, a 23-year-old woman, lost her life in the fire along with her dog, Max. The image of this tragic accident left the world in shock and disbelief. After the crash, Ruggs was quickly arrested by police officers who arrived at the scene. He was found to be incoherent and visibly distressed. His slurred speech and disoriented behavior led authorities to believe that he was heavily intoxicated at the time of the crash. He was taken to jail on charges of DUI resulting in death, along with 2 counts of vehicular manslaughter. Ruggs was then placed under house arrest as the legal process began. His release from the Raiders came swiftly after the incident, and the NFL suspended him indefinitely, effectively ending his career. Ruggs faced 2 serious charges following the crash. The first charge was DUI resulting in death, meaning he was held responsible for Tintor's death due to his impaired driving. The second charge was 2 counts of vehicular manslaughter. Under Nevada law, these charges carry severe penalties, particularly when the crash results in a fatality. Ruggs' reckless driving at such high speeds while under the influence of alcohol made the case particularly tragic. His decision to get behind the wheel not only cost an innocent life, but also put his own future in jeopardy. In the months that followed, the severity of the charges became clearer. Ruggs was staring at a lengthy prison sentence, and his once promising career was gone. Before the incident, Ruggs was considered one of the NFL's most exciting young players. As a first-round pick for the Las Vegas Raiders, he had everything going for him: speed, talent, and a bright future in the league. But after that tragic night, everything changed. Ruggs' career came to a crashing halt as he was released by the Raiders and suspended by the NFL. What once seemed like the beginning of a legendary career now seemed like a distant memory. The loss of his career was just one of the consequences. Ruggs was now facing a long prison sentence, and his actions had left a permanent stain on his life. This case serves as a sobering reminder that even the most promising careers can be derailed in an instant by poor choices. While Ruggs was undoubtedly talented, his decision to drive under the influence led to a devastating, irreversible outcome. As the legal process unfolded, Ruggs faced intense scrutiny. The crash was a major news story, and every detail of the case was followed closely. In May 2023, Ruggs agreed to a plea deal, pleading guilty to DUI, resulting in death, and 2 counts of vehicular manslaughter. As part of the deal, he was sentenced to between 3 and 10 years in prison. While the sentence might seem harsh, it reflects the gravity of the situation. Ruggs' guilty plea allowed him to avoid a trial, but the emotional weight of the incident would stay with him for the rest of his life. The court's decision served as a warning to others, showing that even celebrities and athletes are not above the law. The public reaction to Ruggs' arrest and the crash was swift and intense. Many were appalled by the events, particularly because of the senseless loss of life. Fans who once admired Ruggs were left feeling betrayed, while others in the sports community lamented what could have been a future lost because of one tragic mistake. But it wasn't just the public who had to reckon with the aftermath. Ruggs' former teammates, the Raiders organization, and even his family all had to come to terms with the consequences. It was clear that Ruggs wasn't the only one affected by his actions. The ripple effects of this crash would be felt by everyone connected to him. Yet, among the condemnation, some sought to understand how this could have happened. Ruggs, who had been a well-liked player and a rising star, had let down many people, including those who had supported him throughout his career. In the wake of the crash, Henry Ruggs expressed deep remorse for what had happened. Through his lawyer, Ruggs issued a statement apologizing to the family of Tina Tintor and the public. He acknowledged his mistakes, the irreversible consequences of his actions. While his apology was heartfelt, it could never bring back the life lost in that tragic crash. Many people wondered whether Ruggs would ever be able to redeem himself. Could he rebuild his life and prove he had learned from his mistakes? It's clear that the road ahead will be difficult, but it's one that Ruggs will have to face. Redemption, if it's possible, will take time, and it will depend on whether Ruggs can demonstrate true remorse and a commitment to changing his behavior. Henry Ruggs' story is a tragic reminder of the dangers of impaired driving. A promising career, a bright future, and an innocent life were all destroyed in an instant due to reckless decisions. While the legal consequences of Ruggs' actions are still unfolding, the emotional impact on the victims' families and the sports community is undeniable. This case serves as a powerful lesson for all of us. Never take the wheel when you're impaired, no matter who you are. No success or fame is worth the risk of taking someone's life. Thanks for watching this in-depth look at Henry Ruggs' story. If you found this video interesting, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe for more engaging content next time. Stay safe and always think twice before getting behind the wheel.